Hello, people who speak English. Меня зовут Анна, я профессиональный преподаватель английского языка, который работает со взрослыми онлайн уже больше 4 лет. И в этом видео я даю вам возможность прокачивать ваш speaking, то бишь речь, на английском. В предыдущем видео мы обсуждали social media или социальные сети. В этом видео мы обсудим школу. Итак, как обычно, прослушайте вопрос, поставьте на паузу, соберитесь с мыслями, подготовьте какой-то план или, может быть, слова, которые вам понадобятся. Ответьте на вопрос, снимите с паузы, прослушайте мой ответ и сравните его со своим. Okay, so let's discuss school. And the first question will be like, what comes to your mind when you hear a word school? What are your associations with it? What do you think about when you hear about school? When I hear the word school, I kind of split into two different time periods. The point is that I worked in school with children at some point of my life. And from this perspective, I can't think about school in a positive way. It was a hard time for me because I happen to be a person who is not right for working with children. I mean that I'm not entertaining kind of personality. I don't like to make fun, and I don't really like be loud, but children appreciate these traits of character, so I turned out not to be the right person for this. But when I think about my own school days, I can say that I can reckon good and positive memories and moments of it. I went to a rural school and my class wasn't as big as modern classes in big cities or just cities. So I would say that my school was normal. Sometimes I can confess that I kind of miss those days because they were really peaceful and simple and normal. And the next question will be like, what were the best and the worst subjects for you at school? For me, the best subjects were the Russian language, literature, and maybe maths. Of course, it depended on teachers in a great way who taught us these subjects. But I really can say that I enjoyed studying literature and maths because I really like the teachers. Moreover, these subjects were really easy for me, and that's why I like them. The worst subjects for me were like chemistry, physics and biology. So you see, I'm not a naturalist. And I was bored when I were these subjects, and no matter how much I tried, I could not get myself interested in this. Apart all of this, I can mention English. But it wasn't my favorite subject, and it wasn't the worst subject. It was like nothing. It was like nothing special. Our English format and our English teacher left much to be desired. But eventually I decided to pass this exam for United States exam, and I just need it for my future, not for myself. But then the situation changed. The next question about teachers. Can you tell me what teachers have influenced you the most? For me, it definitely will be my teacher of Russian language and literature. Her name is Lydia Sergeyevna, and she started teaching us literature and Russian language at the 10th grade. She is really intelligent and I would say unusual teacher, and I remember that lessons with her were like a fresh air, right? She could catch my attention and be a real interest for me. I remember that I couldn't wait to be at her lessons. I really enjoyed discussions of literature, discussions of War and Peace, for example, and I enjoyed the Russian language as well, and I liked it, and I was good at it, and it was somehow connected. And I would say that thanks to Lydia Sergeyevna, I passed my Russian language for almost 100 points in the United States of exam. It was like 95, yeah, and at that time this result was really surprising because you know, in my town there are only 4 schools and my result was the best of them. So I'm really proud of it, and I think that that will be thanks to Lydia Sergeyevna only. And the last question for today will be like, what kind of person were you at school? Have you changed a lot? Oh yes, I can say that I have changed a lot. Back to those days, I remember myself a shy, straight A, calm girl and really quiet. I was afraid to speak in front of my classmates, and I was afraid to attract any attention to my personality, and I preferred to be in the corner. So I was a wallflower, right? Though I had some friends and I was not an outcast in my school. There was not any bullying for me, there was not any conflicts for me. But now I am more open and I'm more confident in public speaking, you know. And so I can say that I changed a lot. Though I'm still an introverted person who I was back then. Okay, this is the end of our language practice. I'm really happy if you could answer all of these questions and practice your speaking. So meet you in next videos where we also will speak about different topic, but what topic it will be, you will know later. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye. Stay tuned.